二团的兄弟们集合。
Jobs right now.
There's no on-off switch. It is coming and accelerating.
The transition will be bumpy.
You have a solution to this.
I'm gonna make a bet here.
China's done an incredible job, right? I mean, it's running circles around us.
Based on current trends, China will far exceed the rest of the world in AI compute.
最近，马斯克又上播客了。在长达近3小时的访谈当中，主持人 Peter 直言，和老马这一次对话之后，一个深刻的感受是，我们正身处在起点之中。是的，不是未来，不是10年后，是现在。先说第一个最关键的判断，马斯克给出了一个非常明确的时间点，2026年。
2 days later, more wow.
Yeah. Exponential wow.
Yeah, I think we'll hit AGI next year in 26.
Yeah, I heard you say that.
Yeah, I've said that for a while, actually.
And then, and then you said by 2029, 2030, equivalent to the entire human race.
2030, we exceed. Like, I'm confident by 2030, AI will exceed the intelligence of all humans combined.
And that's way pessimistic. If you hit AGI next year, and that's that date is in flux, but from that date to self-improvements that are on the order of 1,000, 10,000x, just algorithmic improvements, is very short.
这意味着什么？意味着未来的 AI 不只会写文案、画图、写代码，而是在大多数的脑力任务上能够像人一样去理解问题、进行推理，再给出解决方案。而这还只是开始。他甚至判断到2030年 AI 的整体智能水平将超过全人类的总和，而且这个增长不是线性的，是每年接近10倍的指数级提升。那如果 AI 已经到了这个阶段，对现实世界的影响会先从哪里开始呢？答案是工作。
The robots are going to just do whatever you want.
All the blue-collar labor is being done by robots. All data centers are being built by robots.
The white-collar labor will be the first to go, because until you can move atoms, the thing that can be replaced first is anything that involves just digital. Like, if it's digital, like if it involves tapping keys on a keyboard and moving a mouse, the computer can do that. The AI can do that.
Sure.
You need the humanoid robots to shape atoms. So if all you're doing is changing bits of information, which is white-collar work, that is the first thing that
when
AI
is it gone?
will.
This is the inspirational. This is the inspirational part of the podcast, by the way.
Okay.
When is all white-collar work gone? By when?
Well, there's a lot of inertia. So even with AI at its current state, I'd say you're pretty close to being able to replace half of all jobs.
And you know that
white-collar jobs, that includes anything like education too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So anything that involves information, and anything short of shaping atoms, AI can do probably half or more of those jobs right now.
Sure.
But there's a lot of inertia. People just keep doing the same thing for quite some time, and there actually has to be a company that makes more use of AI that competes with a company that makes less use of AI, creating a forcing function for increased use of AI.
Right.
Otherwise, the company that still has humans do things that AI can do will still continue to exist.
说白了，不是 AI 抢你的饭碗，而是用 AI 的人抢不用 AI 人的饭碗。AI 冲击的是脑力工作，那接下来这件事冲击的将是整个物理世界。
Next 5 years, what are you scaling on energy front? I mean, energy. China's done an incredible job.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, it's running circles around us.
China has done an incredible job on solar.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Do you imagine that
solar scales?
Do you imagine that the U.S. could make that level of investment and commitment? What do we do to scale that way? Do we do it in solar here?
I think we should scale solar substantially in the U.S. Tesla and SpaceX are scaling solar. And I encourage others to do so as well. So I mean, I've said this stuff, publicly. I do see a path to 100 gigawatts a year of space solar, sort of AI-powered, solar-powered AI satellites.
Yes.
So 100 gigawatts a year of solar-powered AI satellites.
The productive life of most Americans, by just a few years, you'd flip the entire economics here.
Well,
if they're willing to work.
AI and robots is going to make everything free, basically.
Yeah.
那问题来了，如果 AI 和机器人都在疯狂升级，真正制裁他们的是什么呢？
Yeah, I think the future currency will essentially just be wattage.
Now, I was thinking, is the ability of a person to control energy and compute, or just energy? I mean, the two translate, obviously.
Just like harnessed energy.
Yeah.
Like so, or like basically how much power is being turned into work of some kind.
Right.
My best guess is that it will be XAI and Google will vie for.
Will be primacy. Yeah.
You know, who is what is the best AI, and then at some point it's going to be I guess a competition with China.
Yeah.
Like China's just got a lot of power.
Yes.
Like the electricity. They've like China I think will pass 3 times the U.S. electricity output in 26. And they will figure out the chips.
They're going to start chip manufacturing, right?
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, they'll figure out the chips. Yeah. As it is, there's diminishing returns to the chips at this point. So you go from like so-called like 3 nanometer to 2 nanometer. You don't get a 3 to 2 ratio improvement. Sure. You get like a 10% improvement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's like so. It's just diminishing returns on the chip size. And Jensen has said like Moore's law is dead. Like it's not like you can just make things smaller and make it better.
Yeah,
because there's a discrete number of atoms.
Yeah,
that's why I think you should just stop talking nanometers and say
atoms.
How many atoms and what location.
Yeah,
because this is marketing BS. So that makes it easier for China to catch up because
everybody has a wall. Everybody has a limitation. Yeah.
说到这里，是否更多的人已经开始焦虑了？那问题是，作为普通人，我们应该怎么办呢
？So how does that work? How does UHI work?
It's a good question. Like we have to figure out some like.
I mean, it's not a
bumpy road.
Yeah, I mean, so my concern isn't the long run; it's the next 3 to 7 years.
Yes, the transition will be bumpy because
we humans don't like
simultaneously. Yes, we'll have radical change, social unrest, and immense prosperity.
And you can buy all the Cybertrucks you want.
Things are going to get very cheap.
Yes.
So this is actually, in fact, if this doesn't happen, we'd go bankrupt as a country. So the national debt is enormous.
Yeah.
The interest on the national debt exceeds not just the military budget, but the military budget, I think, plus Medicare or Medicaid, one of the two. It's like 1 point something trillion.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Of interest.
Which is growing.
Yes, and the deficit is growing.
Yes.
I will add to it, which is that I think governments will actually be pushing to increase money supply, like
faster.
Yes, they won't be able to waste the money fast enough.
而对个人来讲，他给出的建议也很简单，不要只围绕某一个岗位去规划人生，把精力放在理解变化、使用工具、保持学习能力上。因为在这个时代，最危险的不是你现在会不会被替代，而是你有没有能力跟上变化。可以说，马斯克描绘的不是一个轻松的未来，而是一个剧烈变化但潜力巨大的时代。旧结构会被迅速撑垮，新的机会也会快速出现。你觉得这是机会还是压力呢？